Curt Hennig, but to you people, I'm Mr. Perfect. And I know a lot of you people sitting there right now wonder what it's like to go through life without making any mistakes. No blemishes, no flaws, from head to toe, absolutely perfect. Yes, being perfect, it has its boring times, like a simple game of billiards. Well, fool to you common people. Like I said,
Hello and welcome. Hey, Curt Hennig fans. Hello and welcome to another episode of Nobody Beats Curt Hennig. Nobody. I'm your host, Mrs. Witchy Perfect. I would like to say that I'm recording this on Christmas. I do not celebrate Christmas. I celebrate Yule. But to very, very Merry Christmas to all. You'll be seeing this as like the 18th of January. So trust me when I say it'll already be past, but I just wanted to give a hearty shout out to all of my fans out there, whatever you celebrate, whether that's Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or Christmas or Yule or nothing at all. Festivus. I don't know how to say it. Sorry. Whatever you celebrate, I am so glad to be with you again this week. Now, I did say we were going to do a tribute to Rick Rude. We will do that next week. So next week we will do that because I already have all the Curt stuff up. But the first thing I wanted to show you, I just want to show you something real fast. Something I saw as a kid it was in SummerSlam 1991 when Liz and Randy got kayfabe married. They were already married, but they got kayfabe married. In the one video, the music video they had this particular thing. Now, I don't know who Craig D. George is, but anyway, it's where the honky tonk man is about to hit Savage with his guitar and Elizabeth intervenes. Now, she eventually will go get Hogan, who will break up the whole situation. But I'm so glad you are with me today because I do want to show this. I think this when I saw this, I was like, wow, you could really see the love between them, right? You could definitely tell that there was something more there between Miss Elizabeth and Randy. And they really, even on the show, they kayfabed it so well because they really were husband and wife in real life. So, I think that given that fact alone is, it caught me at a young age. So, and the song that they do is such an 80s song, such an 80s, 90s song. So, if you ever get the chance to see SummerSlam 1991, hopefully you do. You can go on Peacock and watch that. So, if you can watch this still, hopefully you can, even after the new year. The Primetime Wrestling is season 3, episode 42, October 19th, 1987. Again, I was almost 6 months old. I was a year and 6 months old almost. So October 20th, I would be 18 months. I think that's what they say. Anyway, I just want to share this because, again, this was part of my childhood, even though it happened when I was only almost 18 months old. So for anyone who is listening on this audio on YouTube, if you are still able to get this match up or at least see Primetime Wrestling, if you're still able to pull it up on Peacock, that will be season 3, episode 42, October 19th, 1987. You can watch that on a different tab. Hopefully you still can until they announce, of course, wherever this is going, wherever this library is going. So let me pop over here, and we are 26 minutes in, 24 seconds in. So if you want to get there, I will kind of stall for a minute or two. But so yeah, we are. It's 1987, and like I said, I love the match made in heaven. I thought even if it was kayfabed, I still thought it was pretty cool that Liz and Randy could actually show how they feel about each other, even though, it's a show and on the show, they weren't married yet. Not until SummerSlam, supposedly, but, outside they were husband and wife. So, I mean, you kind of felt that, between them two, even though his gimmick was, well, I'll abuse her, I'll throw things at her and stuff. And kind of like tear her down week after week. But I think when he went with Sherry, I think there wasn't as much chemistry there. And I love Sherry. I mean, I really do. I looked up to Sherry. She was a great heel, I thought. But I think that was missing between, I mean, because obviously Sherry was not married to Randy Savage, of course, but the looks between Miss Elizabeth and Randy Savage, you could definitely tell that there was more there than meets the eye. And of course, they were married in real life. So I wonder sometimes how that would be. Like if I was with my twin flame, like I am, everybody knows I have a man, my twin flame. I often wonder like what it would be like to be on the show with him, like be on a wrestling show with him and have those looks, you know, just, it's between two married couples, you know, you would know those looks that you give each other. Because I guess in the long run, I mean, this is your partner, right? This is your partner in crime. This is who you married and who you want to be with for the rest of your life, hopefully. So the chemistry between Liz and Randy, I think, was better than him and Sherry. Okay. Again, not Sherry's fault. Sherry's a great performer. She was a great woman wrestler. And I looked up to her. You know, I thought her and Liz, even though Liz wasn't really a wrestler so much as she was more of a valet, but she took a bump when Savage fell on her in 89 when they broke up, Hogan and Savage. So during that whole thing, she did take a bump technically because Randy fell on her. But I mean, she didn't really get in the ring, so to speak. It's not like Rockin' Robin or, you know, Sherry Martel, even Judy Martin and people like that. Even when there was a women's division, I guess you could say, but still to have your real life husband with you and to be on the road with your real life husband. I mean, if you give your husband a look that says, you know, I really love this person, it's kind of hard to avoid, you know. It'd be like me and my twin flame, my guy. You know, we would look at each other because we love each other. You know, we have that look of like, you know, we're still in love after all these years. My man and I have been together for 7 years, over 7 years actually, and it's been so wonderful. So wonderful. So I can't even put it into words, but it's been so incredibly wonderful to know that you're in love with this person and you're going to be in love with this person for the rest of your life. And we're still so crazy about each other. If you would see us together, I mean, we're very lovey-dovey a lot, and that's okay. Right. I mean, this is the man I picked to spend the rest of my life with. So that's how it should be. You know, at least that's what I think. All right. I think I've stalled enough. Hopefully you've gotten to your other window. If you are still able to do that, I'm going to go ahead and press play now.
The streets, listening to the fans in the arena, or down in the wrestler's dressing room, doesn't matter. The topic is the same. They are all talking about the goings-on for the Intercontinental title between the champ, the Honky Tonk Man, and the challenger, the former champ, Macho Man Randy Savage. And now, courtesy of Saturday night's main event, we will pick out a series of highlights from that major happening in Hershey, PA, and try to sort it all out for you.
Going home with Macho Man or in that pink Cadillac with the Honky Tonk Man.
If I could just stop it for a second. I wanted to say, I can't believe this isn't Hershey, because I live about an hour from Hershey, an hour east or so. I think it's east. No, it's west. I'm sorry. About an hour northwest of Hershey. So that's so funny that it happened in Hershey, PA. Yeah. And I was like a year old when this happened, or almost 18 months. Right. So in 87, I was almost 18 months. So anyway, I just thought it was funny that they put us in Hershey. Like this happened in Hershey, PA, not too far from where I live. Right. So, or where I lived, at the time I lived, differently in a different spot because, you know, I stayed there from like 1 to 5 years old. So, but anyway, I just thought that was so cool. Like they're like, oh, it happened in Hershey, PA. I was like, I lived there. Well, I lived near there. I can't tell you how many times I've gone to Hershey Park. If anyone who's gone to Hershey Park knows what I'm talking about, you know, Chocolate World and stuff, you go through and you see how they make the chocolate there. That place has really, really changed. I'll tell you what, because I've been going there since I was 4, which would have been 1990. I was 4 years old in 1990. So I've been going there for a very, very, very long time. And I can tell you Hershey Park has completely changed from, it's like my old stomping ground, so to speak. But I used to go there all the time as a kid, and I love those rides. We can talk about that more after this, but I just wanted to say, I think that's funny. That's in Hershey, PA. I've heard stories from like Jim Cornette that the Hershey Arena was not, the dressing rooms were too small. I don't know. I was never in the old Hershey Arena. I just would always go to Hershey Park and of course Chocolate World. But yeah, what's funny is during one of the ghost stories or ghost tours I've taken, and yes, I'm into ghosts. I'm into a whole spirit thing. Being a witch, I'm a witch, right? But no, like I actually took the ghost tours of Lancaster City. If anyone knows where Lancaster, PA is, they actually take you, because there's a very famous general from the Civil War who got deleted on the first day, General John Reynolds, who was actually from Lancaster, and they still have his house on, is it King Street? I think it's King Street. Anyway, so yes, I am from Lancaster County. And I mean, it's a big county. Trust me, it's a big county. But I mean, I'm from Lancaster County, and so was he. Like John Reynolds was actually from Lancaster, PA. And not a lot of people know this. I don't want to get into a bunch of history buffs, but a lot of people don't know that John Reynolds was actually asked by President Abraham Lincoln to be the head honcho or be the head general of the Potomac Army. So not a lot of people know he was from Lancaster either. Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Yeah, he was from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And he was deleted in Gettysburg on the first day. A lot of people ask, like, what would have happened if he hadn't been deleted on the first day? Then General Hancock wouldn't have taken over. And of course, there's the whole thing with the Minnesota First and stuff like that. Sacrificing themselves for Hancock so that he could bring in more troops. If you know the story of Gettysburg, or the Battle of Gettysburg, like me, I watched the park rangers, the Gettysburg Park Rangers on YouTube, and I actually found out through these park rangers that actually my ancestor, John, I won't say his last name, but you have to check it out on YouTube. If you ever want to look up, and learn anything about the Battle of Gettysburg, excuse me, my ancestor owned part of Devil's Den and like the Peach Orchard and surrounding areas. Okay, so the Devil's Den and surrounding areas. My ancestor owned that farm. A farm, because that's what you owned in Gettysburg. That was Gettysburg. That was farmland. Part of it's rocky land, and then the other part is marshy land. So I'm like, great. Only my ancestor would own Devil's Den, or something called Devil's Den, which actually predates the war. If you know anything about Gettysburg, it's actually goes back to the Native Americans who inhabited that land. And I just think it's funny that my ancestor, of course, has to own land in Gettysburg during the Battle of Gettysburg. But anyway, the thing with John Reynolds, and like I said, I took the ghost tours. I'm rambling on now. But anyway, took the ghost tours and of Lancaster City, and we go up Queen Street and King Street, up Queen Street, down Queen Street, up King Street. I'm trying to think my ways here. I haven't been in the city in a long time. So it's like, in and out, in and out, in and out. Pretty much that's the city, right? Anyway, you go down several streets and they talk about Milton Hershey actually tried to start in Lancaster. He tried to start his, Hershey brand, his Hershey bars and stuff, because I'm sure everyone knows what a Hershey bar is. And if you don't, I'm sorry. You should come to Hershey, PA and have one, right? I love Hershey bars. I'm addicted to chocolate anyway. So, of course, I'm going to like, Hershey's chocolate. I love Reese's. Of course, he's famous for that too. But anyway, the chocolate bars themselves are so good. But anyway, the history of Milton Hershey is that he actually tried to make it in Lancaster and he didn't. I'm guessing it just wasn't the right place for him to start, but then he found Hershey, PA. I don't know what it was called beforehand, but they eventually would name it Hershey after Milton Hershey, of course. And of course, he has the Milton Hershey School. I see advertisements for that all the time. I'm like, well, that's a private school, and I don't have the money for that. Right? I wish I could send my son to this school, but I'm pretty sure, even though they're like, oh, it's tuition free, I'm like, yeah, right. Sure it is. But it would be a cool place to take my son if we could do that, right? So because they are very hands-on and my son could figure out like what he wants to do with his life. And I'm rambling on still. But anyway, I think it was kind of cool to learn the history of that Milton Hershey tried to actually do his Hershey thing in Lancaster, where I'm from. So Lancaster County is where I'm from. And yes, there's Amish here. You ever want to see a bunch of Amish, you just come to our local fairs, trust me, and you'll see them. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm rambling on, but I just thought it was really cool that they actually told the kind of the history of Milton Hershey and the fact that he tried to start his business in Lancaster and it didn't work out. So eventually, of course, he would go to Hershey and make a whole, place of it, a theme park, a school. There's Hershey Stadium. There's a whole bunch of stuff in Hershey. Trust me. I don't know. I've only been to, of course, Hershey Park. I've never been to the school. Chocolate World I've been to many, 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 many times. I can't tell you how many times. Like I said, like Rehoboth Beach and, where, of course, Joe Biden frequents. I was like, get out of my stomping ground, I don't like Joe Biden either. I don't like anybody. But that old stopping, because I've been to Rehoboth as well, Rehoboth Beach, if anyone knows where that is. I've also been there, like my mom took me on the beach when I was 3 months old, right? So I was a teeny baby when my mom took me to Rehoboth for the first time. So again, Hershey Park, I've been there since I was 4. So I've been to these places, so I consider them my old stomping grounds pretty much. But anyway, if you have something like that, I think that's pretty cool. And I think it's cool that this happened, with Randy Savage and the Honky Tonk Band, where he's about to get hit with the guitar and Elizabeth steps in. It happened all in Hershey. I thought that was pretty cool. So that's why I stopped it. I'm sorry. We'll keep going now.
Early in the match, Honky's manager Jimmy Hart made his personal game plan quite evident. The Mouth of the South wanted to get involved in any way he could. But his interference and pursuit of Elizabeth would turn out to be a big mistake.
Coverage. We have one. Come on, Jimmy Hart back in there again. He's just under the bottom rope. That's all right, isn't it? You're under the bottom rope.
Now he's got under the bottom rope. The Macho Man has Jimmy Hart by the hair.
Now the referee should be disqualifying the Macho Man for this.
I don't believe so. The Macho Man winds up. He's going to let him.
He lets him have it. What a cheap shot. The man weighs 130 pounds, and this big tough Macho Man levels one on the Macho.
Look at him. Look at that. He's out cold.
So Jimmy Hart now had something in common with opponents of boxing champ Mike Tyson. That is the experience of being knocked out. The Colonel's tag team champs, the Hart Foundation, got involved to act on behalf of their KO'd manager. At the same time, Honky Tonk turned his interest from inside the ring in Savage to outside the ring, and the Macho Man's manager, the lovely Elizabeth.
You notice Elizabeth was applauding. Look at her. She's applauding the Honky Tonk Man.
No, she's not.
I'm telling you, McMahon, she's in love with the guy.
By this time, the Hart Foundation figured they had done enough watching. Now it was time to use some of that World Tag Team strength. And Honky Tonk decided it was time to get the dust off that old guitar of his. But it was also time for courage from someone who perhaps just caught your eye for beauty.
Savage out to the outside. He's climbing up to the top rope. Savage may drop the elbow. He leaps. Yes, a new champion to be crowned. Is that Bret Hart?
And Hitman Hart.
Bret Hart in there. The angle, Jim Neidhart. The referee has signaled the timekeeper to ring the bell. A blatant disqualification on the part of the Honky Tonk Man because of outside interference. But look what they're doing. Look what the Hart Foundation is doing to Randy Savage.
I think Macho Man Savage, he's in for some he's in trouble right now, I'll tell you.
Can't do a thing about it.
She's a woman. Of course she's helpless.
Look at just
Doesn't belong
slapping him
here.
around. Honky Tonk Man just slapping Randy Savage around and around.
Look at her. She's looking for the exit sign.
The Honky Tonk Man trying to get a beat on Randy Savage. He's rearing back. He's getting ready. It's gonna come down. Here it's right at
No, no, no.
Oh my goodness. Elizabeth almost struck by the Honky Tonk Man. You talk about a sacrifice. I can't believe she just did what she did in that ring with three of the crudest, roughest men in the world, and a Honky Tonk Man almost striking Elizabeth and knocking him down with that guitar. What jeopardy she placed herself in, just trying to protect Randy Savage. In there with that vile creep with that guitar. Oh no! Oh no! Elizabeth!
What? Oh no! A wardrobe malfunction.
Look at that!
Did you see that? Her strap came off. Oh gosh!
Save Randy Savage. That's all she wanted to do, and she's done a good job of it.
The force used by the Honky Tonk Man physically hurt the lovely Elizabeth. She had some neck and arm problems, but she will be okay. As far as the psychological...
All right, so we're going to stop sharing there. I just wanted to show you that. Sorry I went off on a tangent. I will at least do one more match, at least a match, right? So I just wanted to show that. And like I said, I was really surprised that it actually happened in Hershey, PA, you know, and that's kind of like where my own stomping ground was. So I thought that was pretty cool. I will take a 5-minute break here. I will bring a match up and we'll watch the match together. So I'll be back in 5. All right, and we're back. All right, so same episode, season 3, episode 42. We are still on October 19th, 1987. But now we are 1 hour, 18 minutes, and 25 seconds in. You if you're on Rumble, you should see this Coliseum video pile driver and see Hogan on the front of it. I wanted to show it is British Bulldogs against the new Dream Team. I don't know. It's Greg the Hammer Valentine, and it looks like Dino Bravo. I'm not really sure. If you'd like to watch this again on a different tab, please get there as soon as you can. And I'm going to hit play now.
Classic is going to be a collector's item. You haven't got yours yet, right?
No, I haven't.
Well, they're not released yet. They come out November 4th.
Well, no one told me that. We went out shopping the other. I sent Miss Betty to one store. I went to another store.
Please.
I went to 5
they're
different
not
stores.
out yet. Feature coming up: the British Bulldogs in Toronto's Maple Leaf Gardens taking on the new Dream Team.
Where's my champagne?
It's a great match. Let's take a look.
Somebody waxed me champagne.
I'd have to put my money on the British Bulldogs as they were the former champions.
Absolutely, and the Dynamite Kid
took it away from them.
That's right.
Rosemont Horizon in Chicago was the location. WrestleMania 2, where the British Bulldogs were successful in taking the championship belts, and they won them back.
Right. Of course, Johnny B is putting, and the Hammer, they put all the blame on Brutus Beefcake for having lost the championship to the British Bulldogs.
Not true. Both of these teams know each other very well. Davey Boy, the powerhouse on his team, and of course, both men, the Hammer and Dino Bravo, powerhouses on their team, but neither of them can match the speed of the Dynamite Kid.
Definitely not. And the Dynamite Kid, he was, you know, he went through a serious injury earlier this year, and he's back in top form.
Oh, look at that beautiful one-hand kip up. Turn it right around. Continue. I'm sorry to interrupt.
I was going to say, I think the Dynamite Kid is in better shape than he's ever been now.
Well, by just looking at him, I certainly would attest to that. But I need to see him in action, as I'm going to right now, as the tag has been made. Oh, Dynamite. 2 beautiful reverse knife edges. Sends the Hammer down to the canvas. I want to see him do one of those snap suplexes. That'll tell me in a hurry.
Yes, then you will know whether.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. He got him.
There it is.
And Bravo having to come in to make the save, or this one was all over.
It is Dino Bravo. I was right.
No question in my mind right now as the Dynamite being back 100%.
Oh, Davey Boy going for the pin, just enough for a 1 count.
Reverse chin lock now being applied by Davey. They tell me that he pushes that heavy iron, and look at that kisser right there.
He looks like something like the advanced man for Ringman
I'd like
Brothers.
to find that in your Christmas stocking. Shaved, completely bald by Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Now he's wearing all kinds of turbans and wigs. Like, oh, look at this double team effort. Referee John Bonello trying to maintain some semblance of order in this match as best he can. Tag team matches are tough on referees.
Are they ever? Especially when you get a combination of Dino Bravo and the Hammer in there. And then, of course, the troublemaker, Johnny V on the outside.
Slingshot coming up. Oh, ran over him just like a freight train. Davey dropped down quickly in front, over the top, nice leapfrog. Turns around, beautiful high hip lock. Right back to the arm drag. You can hear Luscious from the sidelines complaining about pulling of the tights. We did not, in fact, see that.
Well, you notice Johnny V hasn't strayed too far from this corner. I think he, he's a little leery of that Matilda.
He doesn't know exactly where she is, Billy. He's not sure. He's not sure whether she's still at ringside or back in the locker room area or where, but he's not taking any chances. Dynamite in there now, going to work on the left arm and shoulder of the former Canadian heavyweight champion. Boy, it's certainly been all downhill since then, has it not?
It certainly has.
Talking about attitude-wise. Into a neutral corner. Dynamite gets him out of there in a hurry. Follows him up. Took about 1 step. He might have stepped on a bad spot in the ring as he really slowed down going in there. There's a tag made to the Hammer.
Hammer lines him up, drops the big elbow behind the neck, and down goes the Dynamite Kid.
Bonello made quick work of getting Dino Bravo back outside where he belongs. But look at the Hammer now go to work. Stepping right on the throat of Dynamite. Oh, what a chop. Oh, and another one.
You can hear them all across the building.
Retaliation on the part of Dynamite with a headbutt and a couple of uppercuts. Nice short forearm smash. Inverted atomic drop coming up, yes. That'll make you wish you were somewhere else doing something else.
Absolutely.
Hammer taking a long time to drop this elbow. Forearm. Foot on the ropes. Well, notice how the Dream Team maneuvers very nicely in cutting the ring in half. That's so important in tag team wrestling if you want to be successful. Well, both of these teams involved.
Telling you, somebody's
British
up to something.
Bull. What is it?
Somebody's up to something.
What are you
Found the bag. Now the other stuff's gone. You're just doing this. You're behind all this to make me look bad so Jimmy Tetch will get hot at me.
It's Joe. British Bulldogs looking good. Let's go back to the match.
Let me get to the bottom of this.
Absolutely.
Keep your opponent from being able to tag his partner. That's half the battle.
Well, the Dynamite Kid, he's in no man's land right now. There, Bravo turns around and has a few words with Davey Boy Smith.
He's kissing.
Meantime, Valentine and Bravo get a few licks in while the referee's back is turned. Goes for the pin and a 2 count.
So much riding on this match.
If Valentine could have put both those counts together, they would have had a win there.
Valentine now has barred the left arm of the Dynamite Kid. There's Matilda. She didn't stray too far.
No. And you notice she's right around that ring apron. She could just scoot right underneath and latch onto that Johnny V maybe on the other
I'd like
side.
to see that.
Oh, I'd love it.
Dynamite now got the right direction, finally found out where his corner was as we look right at the lovely kisser of luscious Johnny V. It's just off. He was only moments away from making a tag. Valentine, realizing that, turned around, just lowered the boom on Davey.
Well, you have to admit that the Hammer, he doesn't miss a trick.
Absolutely not. One of the smartest men inside the squared circle that I know. Most of those second-generation wrestlers are that way, Billy.
That's right. His father, he's following in his father's footsteps. As a matter of fact, I think the Hammer's got it. He's way ahead of his father.
He may be. Look at this clothesline job. Dynamite's in deep trouble right here. Bravo wasted a lot of time there.
It's all over, you understand?
He's saying it's all over. Pile driver perhaps coming up, yes.
1, 2, 3,
He jammed that neck. It could be all over, but look at this. Boy, they wasted time. Dynamite's down there. He waited too long. That's stupidity.
That really is. That shows you how intelligent Bravo is.
Dynamite's very close to Davey. Now there's the tag. Davey steps in. He's on front. The drop kick. As the Hammer goes down. Irish whip in. Look out. Clothesline. Nailed him with it. Here comes Bravo. Uninvited. Backdrop. And another clothesline as Davey's cleaning house.
What tremendous action.
Look at this. Vertical suplex. Well executed. Referee over to make the count. Could be all over. No.
Well, about a 2.5.
Small package. Right in the center of the ring. 2 only again.
Well, if you put a couple of those together, now have another one in the win column.
Oh, let's go to see a power slam here. One of the patented moves. Here it comes. He nailed him with it. Bravo comes in. Oh, look at that. Drop the leg on his own partner. All 4 men inside the ring now. Double knocker. Knocks them together. It's all broken loose here now in Toronto. Bonello doesn't seem to be able to control this any longer. Oh, he went down there.
Completely out of hand. Now Johnny V's up on the ring apron. Looks like he's going to come into this.
This one is completely out of control. And a shot by Bravo to the ring. We're going to hit it. There it goes. You can't do that.
Nope, you can't do that. Okay, so we're gonna stop sharing there. I'm gonna take another 5-minute break, and it looks like we'll probably get our main event up because I mean it is like 27 minutes. So I apologize if this is a bit shorter this week. Fortunately, I am very busy when it comes to shows and stuff. So I'll take a 5-minute break and catch you on the flip side. All right, and we're back. So if you guys want to look this up, it is Dynamite Kid / Assassin V Hennig / Rose - tag titles 1 of 3. If you want to look that up on YouTube, I'm going to turn this up. It's 83, 84. I think it's 80, starting like late 83. Let me see. If it tells us in the description field here. November 12th, 83. Okay. So at least we have that. So November 12th, 1983. So we're in November of 83. So we're close to like 84. So and again, we will be seeing Curt transition from Portland to AWA in a couple of early AWA matches. So I'm going to go ahead. We are going to start here. We're going to go right through. So it's 27 minutes and like 36 seconds or something. I tried to do the math real fast while we were watching that last one. So, all right. So I'm going to press play now.
Well, it's a known fact that Oliver, Oliver's indicated that he really wants Billy Jack bad. He wants his title. He wants his title back. Of course, the clan without a title now. And what have we got here? I believe we've got a title match here tonight. What? Yes. We had one last week. Yes, and here are our new champions, Buddy Rose and Curt Hennig. Here comes Don Owen. We all saw what happened last week. Oh, this will be something. Have another title match tonight. Dynamite Kid and...
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event will be the best 2 out of 3 falls are to a TV time limit for the Northwest Team Championship. Introducing in this corner the challengers, the Dynamite Kid and the Assassin. The defending title holders in this corner, Curt Hennig and Buddy Rose.
Well, you know, last week, the Assassin and Dynamite Kid were demanding a rematch. And Buddy Rose and Curt Hennig, they didn't seem to back away from that.
They didn't hesitate a least bit. Here they are, defending their titles like true champions. Oliver or the Clan cannot say, hey, these guys won the belts and they smell of mothballs. They put them in the closet. Hey, here they are a week later defending their titles like true champions.
Because they don't have to defend it.
No, they don't.
This is a surprise.
This will be a real interesting match. Of course, a different matchup on the Clan's side. The Assassin and the Dynamite Kid instead of Oliver. However, it is the Clan, and they are ever dangerous.
There's nothing scientific about the Clan.
There's nothing scientific, but they do possess the wrestling ability to mix it up with their mixed-up style.
Oh, a lot of people came tonight with signs and placards, cameras. Well, this is all right. Title match, tag team.
What a treat.
The Assassin going to start out with Curt Hennig. Squared circle. You know, before any more time goes by, Stan, I want to get this in. That if you have a church, a club, a group, organization, and something you want to raise some money for on a charitable basis, why, book in professional wrestling. And it's a great way to raise money. Now you're wondering, how in the world can I do that? Sounds wonderful, Don. Well, here it is. I'm going to give you a name and a number to call, and they'll give you all the information about this. It's Barry Owen, area code 503-484-0840. What was that number?
That is area code 503-484-0840.
You bet. Barry will tell you how you can book in professional wrestling to your area and raise money for a charitable cause.
Good way to raise money.
You bet it is.
Now, here's Curt Hennig against the Assassin in the ring. Seems like both sides going very cautiously this week.
Now they're going to do a little...
There's that good move by Curt Hennig.
Look at that.
Double monkey flip by Curt Hennig. What a move. Double drop kick.
Oh, he's doubling his pleasure right
Kick
now.
toss by Curt Hennig.
Look at this.
Arm drag by Curt Hennig. Oh, wow. What action.
He is ready. He is ready. Look on his face.
Oh, yes.
Down to a kneeling arm bar on the Dynamite Kid after he did a double monkey flip, a double drop kick. The Assassin landed outside here on the concrete. He tried to get back in.
Boy, Chavo Guerrero in the first match, and now Curt Hennig in the main event. All kinds of aerobics.
Well, Curt Hennig has certainly proved himself in the past for being
Aerobics, acrobatics, agility.
Oh, yeah. Curt's got it all. Oh, the Dynamite Kid missed with a haymaker
by Curt.
Curt Hennig comes back with a kneeling arm bar.
Keeping the Dynamite Kid down low to the mat, where he belongs. The only way you're going to wrestle this guy, keep him down.
You bet.
Hold on to something and keep punishing whatever you got. Because if you let him loose, you give him room, boy, he's going to get you.
Well, you know that Dynamite Kid is hurting a little bit right now on his left arm.
What beautiful moves by Curt Hennig.
He's got that locked in, that figure four.
Hard arm bar, real hard. You can see the discoloration on the kid's arm. A lot of pressure, a lot of power on that arm, but the kid scheming on something, thinking about something.
Oh, he's thinking about
He's
a knee
an
in the
experienced
midsection.
wrestler.
Yeah.
Oh, reversal. Another hip toss by Curt Hennig. Arm drag by Curt Hennig. Back to the hole again.
Here comes the assassin, and he's headed off at the pass by Sandy Barr.
Curt Hennig wisely holding onto that arm. He knows he's got the advantage. He's got the kid where he wants him, like I said before, close to the mat.
Sandy Barr he's got such a job in there because he has to keep an eye on the assassin. He's always trying to come back in there.
You realize how hard it is to referee a single match, let alone a one-man refereeing a tag team match.
And Buddy Rose, he's always jumping in there too. If he sees the assassin start to make a move, Rose makes a move. So Sandy's got to try to keep them both in there.
You got to have 4 eyes, 6 eyes.
Oh, look at Dynamite Kid grabbing the hair and not being too cool about it.
Right? Dynamite Kid desperate now. He's in trouble.
Right in the rib cage.
There's a little eye gouging.
The kid just, you get in there.
Backdrop by Curt Hennig on the assassin. Arm drag. What a beautiful piece of wrestling by Curt Hennig. Here comes Buddy Rose.
Little teamwork.
Kick by Buddy Rose. He's going to punish that arm now. He's going to work on that arm. Judo chop by Buddy Rose. Another one.
Oh, yeah.
And another one. The assassin in a lot of trouble now. Feeling the effects of the chops.
He's got that wrist bent back.
Oh, yeah.
Got the crowd behind him. And now he's going to do little punishing moves here on that wrist, the left arm. This is our main event. This is for the title again, for the Northwest Tag Team Championship.
Buddy Rose holding onto that arm with an arm bar.
Oh, the assassin backed him in and got him into the...
Oh,
beautiful leg grip.
Beautiful wrestling. Buddy Rose slipped right into a hammerlock. That was great on the part of both wrestlers.
Yeah,
fine display of wrestling on both sides.
Assassin made a good leg grip, and
Buddy Rose
dropped that right around to a hammerlock. All in one move, too.
Yes. The assassin, tough campaigner, still challenges any wrestler. Offers $2,500 to anybody who can remove his mask. Any wrestler that can remove his mask gets $2,500. Nobody has been able to succeed yet.
Well, they got it off a couple of times, and they had another mask under it or something.
He's cagey.
Yeah,
no doubt about it.
Another takedown by Buddy Rose. Now makes the tag with Curt Hennig. Hennig comes in.
Curt's going to very wisely stay on the same hold, on the same arm. They've got the advantage now.
That's just paralyzing that arm.
Oh, yes. The assassin right now is helpless. Right at this time, he is helpless. He's, I'm sure, thinking what he's going to do next. He has nowhere to go now. Buddy Rose worked on his arm for quite a while, and now it's Curt Hennig's turn. And you can be sure that Curt will try to keep him as close to the mat as possible. And hope for a possible maybe submission or at least just wear him down.
Working on that weak spot that they have created.
Correct.
And still working on it. Wrenching on that arm. Well,
Let's go, Curt. I'm not going to talk very much, guys, because, again, 80s audio.
So we talked about Billy Jack and other people. This Curt Hennig has come a long way.
The assassin breaks out of that.
You can see, like, the contrasting Dynamite as a babyface and then Dynamite as a heel. So
see the power
they're going to pounce on him now.
Oh, he just pounced on the
What a fine display of wrestling by Curt Hennig. The crowd just loves it.
Professional wrestling at its best. We keep saying this, and they keep demonstrating it.
It speaks for itself, Don.
Standing armbar now applied by Curt Hennig on the assassin. Would dearly love to get out of that and get some feeling back in that arm.
The assassin Trying to stay up, away from the mat.
As long as that assassin has an arm free, you can bet he's going to be doing something with it.
He's scheming.
It might not be all that kosher now. What? But Hennig, said he brought up a knee and broke out of that.
Hip toss by the assassin.
Hennig makes the tag with Buddy Rose. Buddy picks up where Hennig left off with that left arm into a hammerlock, into the turnbuckle. Oh, ow.
Buddy knows how. He's a tough campaigner.
Yeah, he's just working on
He knows what to do. He knows what to go after. He's a master of punishment himself. He can take it and he can dish it out.
Did the assassin headbutt him there?
Seems like it's Danny Barr checking his mask.
Uh-oh. Oh, right into the feet of the Dynamite Kid.
Into the Dynamite Kid now. Fresh reinforcement here.
Look at that suplex. How fast he does that.
That's one of the quickest suplexes I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's very, very fast with that headbutt.
Headbutt by the Dynamite Kid.
Going for another pin on Buddy Rose. And Rose kicks out right in the nick of time.
Oh, Rose taking his dose of punishment right now. Oh, yes, the Dynamite Kid all over him.
Well, the kid's trying to explode. No. He's got his foot out over the bottom rope. So the Dynamite Kid brings
the Dynamite Kid going for the side suplex.
Yes.
Very punishing hold. Hey, look at that. Curt Hennig, a little move of his own.
Well, you can bet that the assassin would have done that if the tables had been turned there. Oh, he's calling for a headbutt. Look at this. Oh, right into the
Rose feeling the effect of that. Very controversial headbutt on the part of the assassin. As always. Oh man, Buddy went out. He landed on his head. He cracked his head on the concrete down there.
There wasn't any cushioning on that one, Stan. He fell right out of there. He cracked his head and his shoulder.
Yes, he did.
He didn't have any chance at all to cushion that.
Oh, kick to the head. Just as he was clearing the cobwebs, he gets kicked in the head again. That doesn't help. But Buddy Rose is a tough campaigner.
Buddy he's getting to his feet now, trying to get back in the ring. Another headbutt. Sends Buddy into the front row down there.
They're not giving Buddy Rose a chance now. If they're not careful, they could get disqualified. Sandy will only take so much.
Curt Hennig trying to point out the fact that the assassin is just using that hook. Oh, now look, they distracted Sandy Barr, and the Dynamite Kid went over and laid one on Buddy Rose again.
Buddy Rose trying to walk it off now. The best thing he could do at this time. Feeling the effects of the kick.
There, coming down with a knee right
to
on
the head.
Forehead. Going for the
pin.
No!
Buddy Rose kicked out. Right. A split second, Don. Almost had him. There's the attack at Curt Hennig. Here comes Curt. Oh, yes.
Right down. 3 in a row. There comes a whip into the turnbuckle. Oh, he caught him coming off that.
The Dynamite Kid now. Curt.
He's nailed the kid with a couple of them.
Now he's going to run them together.
Head-on collision right in the middle of the ring.
Curt Hennig in command. A drop kick by Curt Hennig. Here comes the Dynamite Kid. Another drop kick by Curt Hennig.
Hennig's maybe taking care of both of them right here at once.
Curt Hennig a tackle. Leapfrog by the assassin.
Oh, but he ran right into Hennig on that one.
This could be it. This could be a fall. It is. It is. Curt Hennig and Buddy Rose win the first fall.
Thanks to Buddy Rose, he came back there and tackled the Dynamite Kid.
Beautiful teamwork. Teamwork all the way.
That is teamwork.
What a team. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the first fall, your champions, Buddy Rose and Curt Hennig, and what a fall it was.
Well, they're going for the belt right now tonight. Yeah, they're defending the belt against the assassin and the Dynamite Kid. We'll be back with more right after this. Ready for our second fall of our main event. If you tuned in late, why, the first fall was won by the current champions, Buddy Rose and Curt Hennig. And this is for the belt.
Yes, it is, and what a fall that was. One of the best falls I've ever seen. It's just full of action, full of intensity, and the champions, of course, got the only fall of the match so far.
All right. Curt Hennig fell right on the assassin, and it was beautiful. Yeah, we've only got about 15 minutes of wrestling time left, Stan. The time's going by so fast. We're having a good time. I don't know how great a time the assassin is having out there right now.
I don't think he's having too good of a time right now.
You've heard of the Fighting Irish. Well, we've got a Fighting Irish coming in on December 3rd.
Wrestler of the year on the East Coast.
That's right.
Protege of Roddy Piper. You know he's got to be good.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that Roddy Piper or is that
Roddy
Rick
Piper?
Oh, that's right. Roddy Piper. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. Well, it's Pat McGee, 230 pounds.
Yes, watch out. I heard he was something else.
He'll be here on the 3rd of December.
The Fighting Irishman with the Irish temper. Watch out.
I take it, have seen him in action then.
I have not, but I have heard from reliable sources.
Curt Hennig with a side headlock on the assassin. They win one more fall, and that's it. They keep their belt.
Won't give the Clan much to talk about, will it?
No, it sure won't.
Curt Hennig now holding on to a headlock. I'm sure the Clan is scheming to try to change the tempo of the match or the strategy of the match, because evidently in the first fall it didn't work for them, whatever they had planned.
Well, you notice that the Dynamite Kid and the Assassin were the last ones to get out here for the second fall. So you can pretty well bet they were back there.
A lot of conversation going on. You can be sure that Rip Oliver was in the middle of it too.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yes, indeed.
All four, though, you got to give it to them whether you like them or not. All of them are fine athletes. Look at there's a suplex by the Assassin.
You bet. No matter what you may think of the Assassin, that takes a fine athlete to be able to do that.
That's for sure.
That's a lot of power.
The Assassin kind of stunned himself. Of course, feeling the effects of that headlock. Now tags onto the Dynamite Kid and holds on to Curt Hennig so he can't get away.
Kid coming in now to do some damage on Curt. Ooh, into the turnbuckle.
There's not going to be anything scientific about the Kid now. He wants to punish Curt Hennig.
With a body slam.
A lot of animosity between these two, Don.
You bet there is.
A lot of animosity between them. Dynamite Kid now is going to punish Curt Hennig. Try to even things out.
There's a whip. Face first right into the turnbuckle, although he caught most of that on his shoulder. And across his chest.
Elbow to the back of the neck. That does a lot of damage. That sends tingling sensations through your whole body. Softens you up. Try to ram his head into the mat. Boy, this kid. What a violent, vicious wrestler.
Oh, yeah, he just goes for anything.
Powerful.
He believes in fighting one way and that's, savagely.
Like an animal.
Yeah.
Wild animal on the loose. Curt Hennig now fighting back. Curt's not through.
Well, he's going to try to choke him on that top rope again.
Yeah, he sure got Curt going now.
Oh, man. Snaps him back. That has really got to hurt. I mean, not just take the wind right out of him. That's just got to hurt. That hurt on that rope there. Oh, that was really close. Hennig just barely kicked out of that one.
Curt in a lot of pain now. Feeling the effects of that. The punishment to his throat. Oh, look at Notice how the kid drives those fingers right to his throat, to the Adam's apple, to the larynx.
Yeah, we could see that. The camera could see it, but Sandy Barr couldn't.
You know, Curt has had problems with his throat before. Compliments of the Dynamite Kid.
Ooh.
And the Assassin.
Buddy Rose coming around to check his partner. Curt Hennig cushioned his fall out of the ring with his feet, but still, that's got to be pretty dry.
Come on, Curt. Oh, Assassin, stay out of it.
See, the Dynamite Kid diverted Sandy Barr's attention. The assassin came over and smashed Curt Hennig's face right into the ring. And the assassin is very proud of it.
Oh, very proud of it. I just heard him say,
Dude, get out of the way.
For you.
Yeah.
That guy's in the middle of the camera like,
Hennig trying to get back up there. Here's the Kid's got a hold of him. Gonna suplex him back in.
Quick suplex.
How fast that is.
This kid's got the quickest suplex I've ever seen.
There he comes.
Elbow.
Right
Looks like Curt Hennig is just about to
This could be
lose a fall here.
Here comes Rose. Rose is coming in.
Buddy picks him right up. A good display of power by Buddy Rose there.
Here comes the assassin with a knee.
Oh, they got him down and hurt now.
This is it.
No, he kicks out just in the nick of time. Oh, that was close.
Andy Barr's hand. His hand was coming down with the
Yes, it was. That's what you call instinct on the part of Curt Hennig.
We've only got a few minutes left, Sam.
That's right.
If they fight to a draw here, the belts of course still remain with the champion because they won the first fall.
The assassin now punishing the neck of Curt Hennig.
There's a forearm.
Drop kick by the assassin. Very impressive drop kick.
You better turn him clear around. That could do it.
No, Curt just refuses to go down.
Here comes the Kid.
What a display of courage on the part of Curt Hennig.
He's going to try to put
another body slam. Now the Kid is working his way to the top of Curt. Beats him there. High body slam off the top rope.
wee. You see how he flew across the ring there.
He kicked it. Curt's now coming back.
There's a forearm. Now he's working on the Dynamite Kid. Into the rope.
Leapfrog.
Oh, nice move by the Kid. Yes.
No doubt about it. A lot of display of ability. Scientific wrestlers on both sides. Here comes the Dynamite Kid with a knee drop.
That's it. Look, he came.
Curt Hennig quivering.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, he really hurt him there.
You bet.
That was a vicious drop off the top rope.
Came off the top rope halfway across the ring.
Came right on the throat area. Yep.
Which is Curt Hennig now holding on to his midsection. Of course, he's hurting all over.
Oh, yeah. He hurt his wrist, everything. We'll be back with more right after this. Don't you dare go away.
Oh, you heard it, folks.
Okay, we're going right back out to the ring right now.
Right back to the ring now.
Buddy Rose is there. He's ready. Look out.
Curt, you okay? Ask him if he's okay. Can you talk?
I wish he wouldn't talk with that. The Dynamite Kid, the assassin, are back down there. I didn't know what was going on. He came up there and grabbed it.
A lot of malcontent there.
Yeah. The Dynamite Kid and Curt Hennig. There's a headbutt by the Kid. Picking up where they left off. We've got 5 minutes left in this match.
Yes, we have.
Reversal into the turnbuckle. Oh,
what a match this has been.
That'll set the clock back to daylight saving time or something.
We have a brand new match here. A fall apiece now for the title. Oliver wants Billy Jack real bad now. He wants his title back. Of course, the Clan wants the Tag Team Championship back. Time running out on him here.
He has a body slam by the assassin. Going for a pin. 2, and he doesn't get it.
However, anything can happen. Even in a short time, a lot of things can happen. Oh,
Bing.
Get
him!
Buddy Rose now comes in.
Get him, buddy.
He's going to whip him into the turnbuckle. Off he comes, an elbow by Buddy Rose. Oh, now. Oh, double
Ding! That's a good one.
Suplex by Buddy Rose on the assassin. Going to work on the assassin again. He's going to try to take off his mask right here.
No, I don't think you can do that. Ouch.
Well, he laid one on Buddy Rose. The assassin going for a full Nelson. The kid's
going to jump on Buddy Rose.
Oh, you missed. You missed.
Out of the ring. Hey, we may have Dynamite Kid now.
Haha, you missed.
That's the way you do it.
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute. He knocked him back on Buddy Rose.
Buddy Rose's shoulders are down now.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Buddy Rose's shoulders were down. Curt Hennig drop kick.
Hennig, I think Hennig thinks they won.
Yes, he does. It was a lucky type of a win
Oh, now
for the Clan.
the assassin adjusted that hood and headbutted Buddy.
Yeah, they're going to work on Curt Hennig. Buddy Rose.
I think we just had an exchange.
Here comes Rick Oliver now.
Oh, what's he doing?
Shoulder breaker. He's going for the shoulder breaker on Curt Hennig. Oh, all three of them are going to get the leverage on Curt Hennig. Oh,
come on.
They hit his shoulder. Curt Hennig is seriously hurt, ladies and gentlemen.
Billy Jack is coming in.
His arm, his shoulder is limp. Billy Jack now comes in. Curt Hennig is seriously hurt, I'm sure. He's holding on to that shoulder. What a vicious maneuver by the Clan.
The assassin just laid one on Buddy Rose again. Curt Hennig in a tremendous amount of pain. Billy Jack came in to save the day. You see how those guys split as soon as Billy Jack hit in there?
Oh, Curt Hennig really hurt. What a vicious shoulder breaker by Rick Oliver. The three of them held him there.
Here's the announcement.
Here's again, the assassin and the Dynamite Kid.
Yeah.
What a bad turn of events here,
gross.
Don. Curt Hennig. I hope Curt Hennig will be all right, but what I can see,
Yeah, he was like spiked there.
We'll come back and talk more about this.
All right. So we're going to stop sharing there. Next week, we are going to watch another Portland wrestling. And then I think it's a couple more matches in Portland. And then we go to AWA. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Also, at the beginning, my audio might have been a little softer. I didn't realize that I still had my speakers in. So I apologize. I hope you can still hear me. I'm not sure what happened there, but I'm pretty sure you could still hear me. Anyway, that is it for this week. We will see you next week for another episode of Nobody Beats Curt Hennig Nobody. And yes, as I promised, we will do a tribute to Rick Rude. I have some stuff on YouTube we can watch for him, just random stuff that I found, and we'll see what else we can do. But hopefully you have a happy holiday and a great new year as well. And, keep those resolutions coming, right? Don't try, don't fail on them now, keep them going. All right. That is it for me. And I thank you so much for being with me. And if you could please hit that like button, please hit the share button, and please leave a comment down in the comment section. If you like this show and what you like about it. So please do that for me, because they are taking our watch hours away. And I want to keep doing this for all of you. And of course, for Curt, wherever he is, I'm sure he's listening in on this. So I hope that I'm doing him proud. And, Curt, we miss you. Anyway, that's it for me. Like I said, remember, everyone, nobody beats Mr. Perfect. Nobody. Bye, guys. Hey, Curt Hennig fans. Hello, and welcome to the Shameless Plugs. I wanted to do an updated version because I no longer have Patreon. I don't know if anyone has seen, and down in the description field, the first shameless plug I would like to do is for my Cash App and my PayPal account. If you can donate, please donate today. I actually had one donation, but that was more for my birthday. So anyway, if you can donate, please see the links in the description field for my PayPal and my Cash App. I'd like to start off by saying also, and I will say this at the end, I have an AI outro that is AI generated. I actually made a country song dedicated to Curt. I made several. Just in case, there also maybe in the future or right now is going to be an AI intro. So I just want to let you know that the intro also could be AI, and this is for Amazon. This is for YouTube only. YouTube only. So the first shameless plug I would like to do is Kit Cabello. He is one of my great, great friends. Excuse me, I love him to death. And what a great man, great guy, all around great friend as well. You can catch him on Heartlands Media. That's 9 a.m. Central, Monday through Friday. And he will tell it like it is. Trust me, he will tell it like it is. Can't say enough great things about Kit Cabello. Also, check out Angel Riviera. He is in Angel in the Afternoon, and of course, he is my host for Pro Wrestling Talk. Pro Wrestling Talk is every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, though those are scheduled to change due to family issues or WrestleMania or a pay-per-view. Also, I would like you to, but definitely check out Angel in the Afternoon. It is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And he also tells it like it is. Way to go, Angel. Okay, on to deconstructing topics. My big brother, Dave. I can't say enough great things about Dave. He is a big supporter of mine, and I'm a big supporter of him. If you check out Deconstructing Topics, he has his own show. I'm not sure what episode he's on right now, but he has a great podcast. Please, please, please listen to it. You can check it out on YouTube. I don't know if he's on Rumble, but I'll see if I can get a Rumble link. All these links are in the description field if you want to check these people out. Also, I'd like to mention my little kid brother, Alex Knight. We are actually not really related, but I see him like a little brother. So anyway, Alex Knight, you can find him on Angel in the Afternoon. You can also catch him on Pro Wrestling Talk. And I think he's going to do a baseball podcast with Angel as well. So check that out. That'll be on Sundays. I'm not sure the time. I'll have to get that from Angel later. But I just want to make sure that you check him out because he is a great person and someone I can call friend and little brother. The next shameless plug I'd like to do really fast is Black Magic Talk is my other show, guys. If you would like to check that out, all you have to do is click the link in the description field, and blessed be to you if you are also a witch, wizard, or warlock, or whatever you call yourself. You can check that out in the description field. We have a lot of fun over there. I love to have on special guests, especially Sonia Smith. She's a very dear friend of mine. I hope you will subscribe to all these people on YouTube or on Rumble. We are also on Rumble. The Rumble description field, the link is in the description field. Sorry. If you would like to check that out, this will be going on YouTube, of course, because I don't need this for Rumble. I could put it on Rumble. I think I might. So if you are on Rumble watching this and you would like to see the YouTube version of this, it's mostly audio that you will see, except for this part, right? Just check us out on YouTube. The link is in the description field. And again, if you want to check out Black Magic Talk, you can check that out too, where we talk everything pagan and Wiccan. There is no evil or black magic, of course. It's all great fun, and we have a good time. If you like a personal tarot reading from me, click the link in the description field below. I can get you my, my pricing and stuff. If you would like to be a guest on the Black Magic Talk, or if you'd like to be on Pro Wrestling Talk, you can DM me on X. My X is in the description field for both Black Magic Talk and for Curt Hennig podcast. Go ahead and hit those in the description field and DM me, and feel free to ask if you'd like to be a guest. If there's anything else, concerns, or if you would like to just give feedback, you can always DM us on X and so on. Just want to mention my Cash App and my PayPal account are in the description field. If you can give to the show, great. If not, please enjoy the show. That's what we are mainly here for, just for your entertainment purposes only. And again, I will reiterate that the AI outro song is AI generated. That is for everyone, for Rumble and for YouTube. Also, there could be an AI intro song. Just want to let you know that if there's ever an intro song, it is AI generated on YouTube. I created a couple of songs here and there, a couple of country songs I think that Curt would like. So I hope you check those out. And remember, everyone, Nobody beats Mr. Perfect or Curt Hennig. Nobody.
I remember those nights in the TV glow, watching you a hero in the ring. With every match, you'd steal the show, making us believe impossible things. Golden locks and a confident stride, wrestling through battles both big and small. With a perfect plex, you turned the tide. Mr. Perfect, you had it all. Oh, Mr. Perfect, where'd you go? In our hearts, you still steal the show. In a world that's moved too fast, your legacy's meant to last. Behind the glitz and all the fame was a man with strength and grace. Though we never knew your name, you left a mark time can't erase. I can still hear that entrance theme echoing through arenas and TV screens. A legend in his prime and dream, you remain in all our scenes. All on the nights when stars glow bright, I think of you and you feel this fight. Gone too soon, but still inside. Mr. Perfect, you are a guiding light. Oh, Mr. Perfect, where'd you go? In our hearts, you still steal the show. In a world that's moved too fast, your legacy's meant to last. Oh, Mr. Perfect, where'd you go? In our hearts, you still steal the show. In a world that's moved too fast, your legacy's meant to last. Behind the glitz and all the fame was a man with strength and grace. Though we never knew your name, you left a mark time can't erase. Though we never knew your name, you left a perfect